thank you for being here. I am very fortunate. I am honored to be on the Women and Children's Crisis Shelter for Victims of Domestic Violence. I happen to be a board member, and we have a few board members here, and so I would like to say thank you for being here, for the support. You being here is making a difference. I'm going to talk about that in just a little bit. I promise it won't be long, because I know the more I talk, the less wine you're going to drink. And so I want to make sure you guys get that wine, and don't forget to bid on some things too. I also want to recognize some very special people that we have here tonight. We have our Councilwoman Kathy Warner in the house. Thank you, Kathy. And we have, we're very lucky to have our former Sheriff, Alex Villanueva here.
Yeah.
And his lovely wife, Vivian. Thank you so much for being here. We greatly appreciate you attending. We also have some amazing people that made this happen. So first of all, I would like to present our silver sponsor award plaque to Lori Perschbacher.
Lori! There she is.
Lori is enjoying some of the wine. Lori was our silver sponsor this year, and faithfully has been a silver sponsor. Thank you.
This is Rob's.
Now, it's called the Wine and Cheese Soirée.
We hate your guts,
and
Rob.
all the wine that is here tonight has been donated. Every wine and cheese soiree we have, all the wine has been donated. And that has been provided by Edgar and Angie Fagan from Please come up and accept our gratitude. Without fail, when I asked Edgar, well, we have a soiree coming up, he's there. So thank you so much.
But you love it, right? You love it? You love it? Okay.
Yes. And then our third site sponsor is the Doubletree, Tree's Child.
Hey!
She makes this possible. Please come up and accept.
Hey there. Come on, Trees. You go, girl.
Every year that we've had this, Trees has been gone over, and she's just really done so much for us. We've been here till midnight some nights, getting things ready, and Trees has been here, and then she's here at 7 in the morning to do her job. So Trees, thank you. As I said earlier, this is our 6th year, and the people that I would also really like to recognize are the committee members who put this together. It's through a lot of sweat and tears and hard work and financial contribution that makes this night happen, every part of it. I have an amazing committee, and I would like to recognize you, is Judy Bratt.
Judy!
Doing double duty again is Trees Childs.
Trees!
Thank you, Trees. Teresa Oliver, thank you so much. And Pete Rodriguez. What you see brought together this evening is because of them. And so I want to tell them publicly how much I appreciate their contributions. We're a unique committee, all of us contribute differently, and it makes this kind of night happen that gives back to the community. Someone who's not here tonight is my husband Jamal, and I just wanted to share that when I first came up with this idea, I came home from a Starbucks meeting, and he was like, "How'd the meeting go?" And I said, "It went great, babe. I just had an idea. I want to start a wine and cheese soiree for the shelter." And he's like, "Oh, well, what's that going to look like?" And so I told him, and from that moment on, he has supported me. And so even though he's not here, I want to let him know how much I appreciate that support.
support he is. He's not even here tonight.
The other person is here this evening. My mother, who happens to be over there. The VIM table, the very important mom. When I told her about my involvement in the shelter, and I was talking to her on the phone, what she said back to me burned into my mind, because I'll never forget it. She said, "You realize this is going to be one of the most important things you ever do with your life." And I said, "Yeah, Mom, I know." So, Mom, thank you for being my important mom. And lastly, I want to talk about why we're here. The shelter provides services for victims of domestic violence. And it can happen in all parts of our society. It can happen to someone we may know. It can happen to someone we may not even know it's happening to them. And you never know. One example was a number of years ago, my husband and I, we went to a winery in Temecula, and we were just there enjoying a dinner. There was a dance afterwards, and we saw this woman literally dragged off the stage. So a number of us went chasing after them, and she was trying to get away from her husband. So if you haven't met my husband, he's 6'4", and I'm 6 foot. So we kind of surrounded her, and we let her husband know, "You're not getting through us." And finally, this went on for quite a while, but he left. And when we sat down and talked with her, she said, "I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong, but it wasn't until you stood up for me that I realized I need to get out of this." And she said, "And I was scared because I have a 12-year-old son, and I was afraid he was learning that this was okay. And now I know he's not going to repeat this cycle." And that's why we're here. Each and every one of you, by contributing, by the awareness that's being brought to the shelter and those that are in need, and for your contribution, you're making a difference for those in that situation and preventing more situations from happening. So I want to thank you this evening and enjoy, because you are part of the community that's making a change.